Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just off the back of playing like Supervive a little bit, and I'm hoping that that gives me like some kind of superpower. But I was like looking, I was like, have I played Stormsurge, Rush, Thermonuclear Amumu this season thus far? And I think the answer to that might be no. Or since like shit got changed, I guess is what I should say. And I'm interested to give it a shot. You restarted with PC. PC restart is pretty quick, man. I'm gonna give it to you. What we got? What are we up against here? The team is a little bit like, bot lane could be gankable though, for sure. That being said, Science already given up on mid. He's like, stop pinging fucking lethal tempo, man. I'm 45 seconds in. You're pissing me off. Who's got lethal tempo? It's Tristana. It's Lyra. It's Lyra. But yeah, no, I was playing Supervive. It was actually quite enjoyable. I was very surprised. Because I played it last night and I had like a shit game and then a shit game and I got Coldslayer. And then I had a really good game and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. Okay, fair enough. Like 1 out of 3 isn't a bad ratio for this kind of game that I know I'm not very good at. We'll give it a whack, and I had a great time. I had a great time playing it. Maybe post some on the channel, or maybe some on the channel have already been posted. Who knows? But what's the deal with Jay Leno, man? People really think, people really believe he fell down a hill. He's got like, I don't know, man. I just don't believe it. The hill in question, then it's like 3 different mobsters. He's probably got some gambling there, I'd imagine, right? I'm precariously talking about Jay Leno, knowing full well there might actually be quite a number of people that watch this and are like, who the fuck is Jay Leno? You know? I think he's like, he's a popular culture icon, right? People know who Jay Leno is, right? Las Vegas takes so many souls. Jay Leno gets his kneecaps broken, he gets his like face pulverized, and then Bruno Mars gets locked in purgatory. He has to pay off gambling debt by singing Uptown Funk every single night for 5 years. When I was younger, I thought John Lennon and Jay Leno were the same person. I mean, like, it depends, like, how much younger were you? If you were like 28, then there's something there to have a conversation about. But otherwise, it's fine. You don't have to. It's fine. Not a big deal. I was like 9. That's totally fine then. That's like an acceptable age to be like, what? What happened? Jay Leno has had his face all messed up. He's got like all black eye, like messed up face on one side, and he was like, I fell down a hill. Which is believable, could I say. I'm coming, by the way. I'm not sure I'm coming. I think we all believe that that's what's happened. But she thinks I'm fucking stupid, doesn't she? Very tempting. It was fucking... I waited. Patience! Patience! I waited for Cyan to appear. Get ready and fire that Q, man. Hold her in place. Holy moly, it's going. Why does the Scuttle Crab look weird? Am I missing something? Like, why is he red? Oh, never mind. I was like 13. I mean, I guess like 13 is probably fine as well, actually, now that I think about it. I said, I'm not trying to be a hater. Oh, it's Jinx. Oh, it's like some Arcane bullshit, right? Okay. You know what? I'm like ahead of you in some regards, so I'm just gonna ignore you completely here. Cyan, you know what's coming. So just bear that in mind. Mother, may I? I know I'm gonna hit her, and I know I'm gonna die. Okay, never mind. We're chilling. I didn't even know there was a Scuttle Crab in Arcane. It probably shows up like in the back. I would be willing to wager. Well, actually, I don't know. Like, probably. To be clear, when I watched like the first 3 episodes of Arcane, I kind of expected like everything to be a reference. And I think that there was probably some, but not nearly as much as you would expect. Apart from the fact that like the entire show is a reference. Let's put that aside for a second. If you just think, if you're gonna tell me like, oh, the entire show is literally a reference to the game, you're not a conscious human being. You're simply a flesh locomotive, and you should rethink that. You do have a point, obviously, but like still, you know, just letting you know. Wake up. Jinx and Jinx. Okay, two Beetle. One of them is Scuttle. I see. Got you. I keep on seeing people say that it's peak, and it's like the best thing ever made. And I like. What is the mental condition that I have that when people tell me something is peak, I immediately don't want to watch it? Like I just sat through 8 seasons. I finished 8 seasons of Dexter yesterday, not in one day, obviously, but like, I finally, season 8, hipster. I don't know, maybe you might be right. I finished the 8th season of Dexter yesterday, and it's bad, right? But I was like, oh, this still sucks. Nice. I'll probably rewatch it again in a couple of years. But yeah, the last like season or two is like genuinely like, what are we doing here? You know, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing? It's a bit awkward. It's a bit awkward. Seinfeld was peak at its time. Yeah, but it's bad nowadays. But it's bad in a good way, and in a way that I can enjoy. I was making my way downtown. It's a likelihood that I don't. You know what, man? Fucking, I don't even know what I was aiming at. Frankly, I'm stuck on minions, but I'm here. Never seen Seinfeld. That was a tremendously awkward knockback because it kind of fucked my life up there. Ever so slightly with Gara though. Oh, she got 2 kills. Damn. I think like Cyan knocked her back as I flung Q, and it whiffed things a little bit there, but it's okay. Why are you still trying? Is he talking to you? Oh, man. Side. You can't give up, man. You can't give up on this player. Because, like, they know. They're in your fucking head, man. Seinfeld was never peak. I hate to break it to you, but, like, it kind of was. Why did your father leave to bread milk? I wonder. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. No. No. Like Seinfeld, the purview of it has changed over the years, though, for sure. Like the thing is, like when it came out, like Jerry Seinfeld's monologues were like supposed to be actually funny. Obviously, it's not the case, but like now people watch it because they think it's bad. They think that he's a failing comedian, but the point of like Seinfeld was he was actually like quite successful. Which is a crazy way for perspective to change. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. See, there's just certain, like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, while we're on the subject of television, I can't watch the first season of The Office, or the US Office. I gotta, like, fucking skip straight to, like, at least season 2. Just something about it, it's just too much, man. The thing is, I like British cringe comedy, for sure. I watched, like, 6 episodes of Seinfeld. I thought he was a funny guy. Well, yeah, it's not, like, a bad show. If you separate the art from the artist, George Alexander is like the shining star of that in that show. But at the same time, ooh. Interesting. Something about like the first season of The Office, kind of like, I don't know what it is. American cringe comedy, it just hits me slightly differently in a way that I can't really stomach it as well. And I don't know why that is. I understand that like that's the point though. I don't know how that happened, to be honest. Probably she flew through minions, I imagine, if I was to guess. This is one of those games where Ross will cook as long as he can stay on tangent to tangent. When he stops, he will feed. All right, well, help a brother out here then. What are the kids saying these days, man? If you're gonna get me a tangent, you gotta keep me going. Bam. Bam. I feel so relatable if you worked in that kind of environment. Here's the thing. I did, like, I know that I'm a YouTuber, but I have actually held jobs before. That being said, I've only ever worked in an office, like an actual genuine office, once, and it will. And granted, like my boss, I guess I worked with my brother at a houseware company. Granted, my boss was like a bit of a fucking moron, but like not in like a lovable way. It was more like an infuriating, like he's a kind of skeezy guy type angle, which is definitely an angle, to be clear. You gotta shut it, sorry. I was waiting until he used W before I started popping that pussy, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I walk in and press. Oh. I know what's about to happen and I'm not falling for this shit. Sorry. I don't have any words though. Yeah, they're there. Oh, she got fucked up actually, but Aurelia is there without a shadow of a doubt. And I know that nah, I don't think we should, because Aurelia is gonna be there. They got TP coming in as well. Do we have any wards? No, we have 0 wards. I really don't want to give them every single scuttle crab if possible. What am I fucking aiming at, dude? Riddle me that, Batman. Okay, I can't, because Sign's not playing the game. Okay, I just fucking can't. Right? I gotta leave. I gotta give them all the scuttle crab. It's fine. Dude, I got 2.8k. I unfortunately do think I have to back here. Give me that, and then you know what? Give me Malignance, dude. That could go raw actually. Okay, they 6 grabbed us. That's not ideal, especially considering I'm playing against Ari jungle, which is yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like I thankfully never had to experience. I worked in like an office for like a summer and then was fired because I was incompetent. But that being said, I feel like honestly it's their fault for hiring me, frankly. I never had an experience with someone stealing food. I feel like, and this is like not, this is only semi-serious. If someone steals food from you in the office that's clearly labeled, there should be some kind of self-defense law enacted where you are allowed to attack them. I don't know. I honestly don't know what kind of individual does some shit like that. It actually boggles my brain in a way that I simply have never been able to fathom. Because, like, here's the thing. I will literally buy, like, I don't know, biscuits or something, right? Like, chocolate biscuits when I live with my mother. The last, like, 5 biscuits would go stale and they would not get eaten because I did not want to be the... You don't want to be the one to take the last biscuit is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Okay, well, that went pretty well. That admittedly went pretty well. That grub just skedaddled. It truly did. Truly did. Okay. You kind of got that under control. Maybe you don't have that under control. But, you know, we got this under control, and that's fine. A lot was used there. There's a man in my office I'm absolutely convinced is a psychopath. We have 2 microwaves, and he will start microwaving his lunch and then leave it in there for 2 fucking hours, come back to it, reheat it, eat it with his container sitting on top of the microwave, blocking anyone else using it. There's a lot to take in that sense, in that whole diatribe. To be fair, I mean, it depends. Is this like one of these microwave meals that takes like 7 minutes to heat up? Hello, cool. How you doing? Is it like I can understand maybe if it's like, cause sometimes you have a microwave meal and it takes like, you know, it could be up to 12 minutes to put in the microwave, right? And I could see forgetting about that for sure. If it's a 1.5 minute, 2 minute, up to 4 minute deal, and you're forgetting about it, what are you doing? You know, you weren't that hungry to begin with. You must have not been. But eating it on top of the microwave like a fucking animal whilst other people were waiting to get into the microwave is certainly questionable behavior. And I feel like if we were in war times, you should be fucking court-martialed and shot in the back for that one. You know what I mean? It feels deserved in some regard. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm having it. She was still there. She does a lot of damage, actually. Not her Tam. 1100 damage. I shouldn't have gone in. I wasn't even looking to fight him. I was just looking to scare him. He fucking wrecked me. It was leftover Chinese takeout, 3 minutes max. I mean, listen, I'm not saying, but like this guy, we need to check his search history. Is all I'm saying. Okay, we need to check his search history, man. That's borderline illegal behavior. Okay. Sign. I'm not trying to get like philosophical on you, but in champ select, you're like, I'm not roaming. I'm not playing the game. The game is over. Do you think that by chance there's an attitude adjustment that could take place somewhere down the line where maybe you're losing because you think you're gonna lose, as opposed to actually losing? He's new. I hope he gets fired relatively quick. Well, listen. I mean, I'm not saying like that's an overreaction. I guess like you're warranted in the feelings, and I'm not gonna try and invalidate that. But at the same time, do you think? Like, it's, you might be a fucking A1 hater, actually, and you know what, at a certain point I have to respect it. Some guy like mildly inconveniences you like one time, you're like, I hope this guy's fucking family dies, man. I hope I'm this guy. I fucking hate this guy, man. Unfortunate for you, unfortunate for some. I'm not saying that you think that. Me, when I fucking hate someone. I think that, like, I genuinely do think that maybe the word hate has kind of lost a bit of meaning, much like a lot of the English language at this point. It is funny, though. And I listen, I'm not even, like, discouraging that kind of behavior, because A1 hating is, like, great shit. And I respect it. But remember when, like, saying you hated somebody used to be, like, reserved for your arch nemesis, you know? Or not nemesis. If you have more than one nemesis, then you are... It's probably you that's a fucking problem, frankly, but still. He's also of the age that he should know better, and his resume has 10 plus years of office experience. He should know. Listen, dude. Fucking, if he doesn't know, tell him, man. Fucking, in fact, but like, make him learn a lesson. Like, fucking fight him in the bullpen, man. What the fuck do you mean? If he's not gonna learn, you fucking teach him, man. Make it a teaching experience. Don't be a bitch. You look like a bitch right now, man. That's all I'm saying. That guy's making you look like a bitch, and you're just gonna sit there and fucking take it, man. I never thought about just beating him with the microwave. I need to do that. So true, man. Not with the microwave. I mean, what, you the fucking Hulk? You're not gonna be able to do that, I'm afraid. You know how heavy a microwave is? It's so juiced, man. It's fucking juiced, man. Oh my goodness, who is this guy? That was absolute sauce. That was a McSpicy, man. Holy moly. All my jobs I worked out with my coworkers. That's because you're just a chill guy, okay? What was it like when you know, what was it like when a woman is angry, like the heavens shake? When a chill guy is angry, the heavens shake. The thing that you have to understand, and this is like no disrespect to anybody that lives this kind of life, but that being said, you are probably not the exact person I'm going to be talking about, because you're watching a stream of League of Legends, or you're watching a YouTube video of League of Legends. But like, there are people that are not conscious on this earth, that are just flesh locomotives that are just getting by. I'm not saying that they're NPCs or nothing like that, because I think that's like, I think that maybe calling them a flesh locomotive with no sentience might be more disrespectful than calling them an NPC. But like, dead ass, there are like there's a lot of people that have no fucking hobbies. They don't do anything. They don't really think about what they do, who they are, why they're fucking here. They just are, okay? And like, yeah, it's like not ideal, admittedly. Oh shit. Oh, I still got her. I got both, actually, I think. Like, I think I've said this before, like my high school girlfriend, who I was with for like 6 years, she's like a nice girl, but I remember let me buy that. When a nice guy loses patience, the devil shivers. That's it. I remember, like, you know, I'm a kind of terminal hobbyist, or a serial hobbyist in some ways. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me, but One week I'll be like, I really like 3D modeling. The next week I'll be like, dude, I really like model painting. Next week, this and that and this and that. You know? Don't see I fucking have ADHD, okay? I don't want to hear it. But I remember, like, when I was in, I was in high school and we'd been together for kind of a number of years, and I was like, like, what interests you? Like, what are your hobbies? Because, like, I want to share what you enjoy doing with you, and, like, I think that would be a nice thing. And she was like, I don't have any. And I was like, huh? Nope. No hobbies. Like, genuinely none. It's like, go to, like, university or work or whatever, come home, watch, like, TV, watch reality TV until bed, and then rinse and repeat every single day. And I'm like, I can't hack that shit, man. I don't know. No hobbies? How do you live on this earth with no hobbies? Like, and just so we're clear, that's why I'm like, you guys are not the ones that I'm talking about, because, like, video games are a hobby. So, like, you're clear on that one. Don't worry, I got you. But it's just fucking, it's fucking crazy to me, man. I mean, she shouldn't do any damage. It's a 2-5 Ari. Don't worry, don't worry. Shoot her. Okay. Like, how do you live with no interest? I know, right? It's a scary thought, man. And and to be clear, whilst I may poke fun and be like, how do you live like this? I am actually quite jealous as well, I should add. Because, like, I would love to have nothing running through my skull at all times, you know? Just being able to, like, lie down and be like, when someone says clear your mind, and I'm like, cool, done. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to find a hobby and not liking it is okay. Yeah, as I say, like, I'll dive dick first in a hobby and then be like, actually, this is getting in the way of my life in some way, because I don't go fucking, I get into it, it like consumes my life for an entire week, and then I'll eventually like come back around and be like, okay, time to return to normality to some regard. But yeah, like, no hobbies is just crazy to me, man. Like, I guess, like even something like going to the movies is like a hobby, I guess, right? Like, playing video games is a hobby. Being into, like, going to shows or, like, really into listening to music, it's a hobby. Like, it's like really easy to have a hobby. Like, it's actually difficult not to have one. Going to the gym is a hobby. But what the fuck do you mean you don't do any of this shit, man? Like, what, you just come home and, like, couch something, like, just do nothing, man? Fucking crazy to me, man. It's honestly, like, psychologically worrying in some regard. And that being said, she's definitely probably got a healthier mind than mine, for sure. No doubt about it. I was a tortured artist, as you can imagine, in high school. So, thinking, like, what's Silly Andrew say? Dude, he wasn't kidding, man. He is not here. I think I'll go Rabadon's next. I just want big damage. I can't deal with Tam in any regard, which is a shame, but still. I've almost got Soul though, so. She's got a Negatron cloak. Why is that? She's countering me, bros. 20 seconds till Flash be up. Hum hum hum. Oh my good. Oh my good. No, she fucking got me good. I mean, she got me good by diving into her team. So, like, some could argue that's not really getting me good, but I'm prepping for, like, misfortune over here, by the way, but I'm tempted to go over the wall and murder her myself. Alright, well, there's Soul. Should have flashed it, man. Should have fucking flashed it. If someone doesn't have a hobby, I'll always try and see reading is a good one. You would think, right? You would think. I don't know, man. It's just scary that people. It's like, you know, like that thing that's like that tweet that's like goofy. It's like, damn bitch, you live like this. Like that, but with like every person. Or every person that I'm talking about. Is fucking nuts, man. But like, listen, it doesn't matter. We'll all look the same when we're lying in the grave. Okay, I got enough for a needlessly large rod, an NLR. Boom. I'm kind of blowing people up, man. In a little bit. Is doom scrolling a hobby? Depends what you're doom scrolling, I guess. Actually, I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't want to be the one to say yes or no in that one. Took one of them with me, man. Side, fucking get her, man. Just shoot her. There you go. Yeah, boom. Don't be so scared of her, man. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, we win this shit. I think if you just consume content regardless. Yeah, I like when I'm not. I scroll Twitter a lot, right? Like, we know this for sure. I wouldn't consider it a hobby though. Personally, I don't know, man. It depends. You know. That's just me though. And I do spend a lot of time doom scrolling, but I also like have other hobbies. They go to a different school and you wouldn't know them, but still. I feel like I haven't had a hobby in a while. Like, I was really into like 3D modeling and playing with Blender like a couple months ago. And then that lasted like a week. I would wake up, spend all day like watching tutorials. It was, you know what, like getting into like a hobby that's like kind of educational. It's like kind of cool. You know what, like one where you're kind of learning. What I will say is though, I booted up like Blender to show Ku some of the shit that I had made, and like I had completely forgotten how to work the interface. I couldn't even rotate the camera. Like it was bad. I had absolutely no. I knew all the key presses, all the hotkeys, all that stuff when I was doing it, and then I was like never. I have no idea what I'm doing. It was quite embarrassing actually. Having been like hyper fixated on it for a good couple days. I'm almost certain that this is like worded, but like at the same time, what if? What if you looked up and God said? I can't tell if they're just gonna walk at mid. I'm gonna say probably not. Elder Dragon in 2 Minuten. Meine Freunde. Bye. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Nah, it's too late. I can't be arsed. I might as well just stick around and get like the money for buying the Rabadons, if I'm honest with you. Nah, you can get it, kitten. Don't you worry. You carried me in Supervive, I'll carry you in League of Legends. How about that for a trade? I'll let you get some stuff. I'm not that greedy, man. Okay, I need 400 more gold, so like bowling up one person would get me there. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna go crazy frog on the ass. Gonna go ahead and say this is probably worded. Let me there you go. Just in case. Thinking. Anybody in the Yonkill? Thinking, can I get a I don't think I can get a flank going here. This is I mean I could, but it's a very dangerous flank. It's like a flank that's gonna get me killed. Shit. Oh, fucking hold on a minute though. That's so sad that like that was all gas, but then there wasn't really anything. I mean, there was nobody to follow up, and that's my fault. But I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no to that. I couldn't say no to that. It looked good for a second and then it wasn't. Oh man. I mean, oh, we actually traded badly on that one. It was not good. Not good at all, some might say. Oh my god, I died like right on Elder Dragon as well. Who's up? They take Elder Dragon kind of solo that team. If Tam's not there at the very least. I mean, I can get there in time. I don't think it's... Oh shit, actually, Ari gets here faster than I do. We got... Okay, right. Think. Get some vision on that motherfucker. Go. Don't want me... You'll be in range to sweep it. I don't think they're on it. I'm pretty sure they're not on it. They're not on it. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. We're well within range here. I'm gonna have flash up for this one. Pick a person, pick a card, any card. They're gonna die. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go dragon. What do you think? Oh, is it really attempted for the fucking 1v9? Is that what she's gonna go for? Yeah, fucking fool. Oh my god! I wasn't concerned. That wasn't close, even a little bit. It was totally fine and under control. I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw at Qs every opportunity I get. Boom. 10 seconds to ulti. Good for thought. For chance. Thinking. We got a lot of sweepers. We got a lot of, well, not sweepers. The thing. What are they called? Farsight alteration. Alright, mate. Nah, bro. Sorry, but you're actually a problem, and I'd like to keep it. I'd like to avoid that if possible. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, baby. Was that an ace? Lovely jubbly. 15-3. No, sorry, 13-5, 13. Sorry, I couldn't read there for a second. It's as easy as that, man. What can I say? I mean, you know, if I'm being honest, like you got the right play here. 11-4. I'm gonna lose here. Nothing but damn straight gas. It kind of wasn't a stomp though. Like I don't know if I'm like wrong for thinking that, but it did not feel like a stomp to me because like they were like pushed into our base like pretty hard. Give it to Ballin. I mean everybody did well, but alrighty man, catch you in a bit. Oh, level up, nice. S+, that's what we love to see. Top damage, that's what we love to see. Did Stormsurge like actually went like quite raw? Yeah, bro. Why keep trying? And in quotation marks. What is this Aurelia trying to say? You know what? For being jungle, dude, there were some ultis in that game. That game was actually gas from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy it. Did suggest me some more silly builds to do. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, check out twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks for some more funny games. You can join and play with us if you want. And have a great one. See you all next time. Bye.